Has someone suggested to you that you might benefit from keeping a journal? Now, there's no shortage of people telling us how to journal. In fact, if you Google the subject, you'll find many experts with all kinds of different opinions, methods, and tools to journal. But what we might have less exposure to is the reasons why we would benefit from journaling. And without the reasons why, it just seems so skippable. It seems like something that we don't have to work that into our day, because who's going to know whether we journaled or not? Here's a few reasons why you and I might benefit from spending the time with our own thoughts in a journal. The first one is that we really get to know ourselves. You and I become experts on who we are. And that can help us tremendously when it comes to making decisions. You see, if we don't know what we stand for or what we won't stand for, then we're going to struggle to prioritize or to know what to work into our lives or take out of our lives. But when you and I become an expert on ourselves, then those decisions get easier. And think about this. An author becomes an authority. In fact, when somebody has taken the time to write a book and then edit that book, rewrite it, compose it, and finally bring it to the public, we consider that person to be the expert on the subject. We even say, oh, he wrote the book on that. So how about this? What if you and I could write the book on ourselves by spending the time to write down what we believe or think we believe, and then going back over it, rereading it, editing it, deciding the things that we don't think are so true after we evaluate it. You see, by becoming an expert on ourselves, we're going to be able to move forward with the rest of our lives with more clarity and purpose. The second thing that might happen when we journal is that we bring things back to our mind that we already know. Have you had this experience? Perhaps you've paid to have a consultation with a therapist or a coach, and they tell you some things that you already knew, little pieces of the puzzle, but perhaps you just didn't know where they fit into your life. Now, having a coach is a good use of your time, but there's another way to get that kind of insight, to bring things back to our mind that we already know, and it's a little bit more affordable than paying for a coach. Paying for paper and ink is a bargain compared to the time we spend with a professional. But by spending that time with a journal, you and I can go over the things that we already know and write them down and put them in order in a way that we can clearly connect the dots and benefit from the knowledge we already have. Now, a third thing that happens when we journal is we get our subconscious mind involved in solving our problems. And you can experiment with this. In fact, you can write down, I want to buy a certain model car. Maybe write down, I want a blue Mercedes. And you know what will happen after you write that down? Your subconscious will begin collecting information about that. You'll see blue cars everywhere, lots of blue Mercedes. You'll also tune in on news articles and evaluations, expert opinions. Information will come at you from all different directions. And it's information that was always there, but that you didn't see because your brain, your subconscious, did not know that that was important to you. So try writing down a problem that you want to solve. Get your subconscious involved in solving it, and it will work on it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, until it comes up with a solution. In fact, you may experience waking up in the morning with a flash of inspiration. You say, where did that come from? It came because you told your subconscious that you were interested in that solution. And it worked all night to bring that to your consciousness. So those are a few things that you and I can benefit from by journaling. If we have the reason why we want to journal, finding out how to do it is easy. Just do a search and you'll find plenty of experts telling you how to get in touch with yourself through journaling.